Hello and welcome everyone to this episode. In this episode, we are going to talk about the default interface that you're going to see in Packet Tracer. We're going to go through a few components that's available in the interface and make sure that you know what these components are about and give you a brief introduction about these components. So let's just get started. Let's open Packet Tracer. As you can see here, the very first thing that we want to discuss is the menu bar. So in here in the menu bar, you have these few menus like File, Edit, Options, Extensions, and especially Preferences and the Options menu, and many other very useful features of Packet Tracer that is available on the menus. And one of the very useful features that you have this here in the window menu, full, you can make Packet Tracer full screen as well, or you can just exit the full screen. Another very important feature is Activity Wizard, which you can access from Extensions menu. Next, we're going to explore the main toolbar area. So this is called the main toolbar. These are the very common shortcuts that you will need to use while using Packet Tracer. For example, if I just put a router here and I want to zoom in or zoom out or reset the zoom, and all of these very commonly used features like undo, redo, save, open, these common features are available in this main toolbar area. The next area that we are going to talk about is this area. As you can see here, this area is called Common Tools Bar area. This is some of the common shortcuts that you will need while working with the workspace. So this whole area is called workspace. This white area is called workspace, and this area is the common shortcuts that you will need to use while working on the workspace. For example, adding a complex PDU or a simple PDU, or creating just drawing stuff, or this one, or just selecting or deselecting or zooming in or zooming out. All of these features are available here for you. So the next component that we want to talk about is the workspace area. This is actually the main area of working for you. So it has two type of views, I would say. One is the logical view and one is the physical view. Mostly and by default we usually work in the logical view, but you can actually arrange and work on the physical aspect of your topology and the physical view as well. It has two modes of working. One is the real-time mode. As you can see, I am on the real mode and the clock is running all the time. Or there is the simulation mode where things are a bit more controlled. So you can see that the time is not going on. In fact, I could create some packets, and based on a controlled way of doing things, I can push the time forward or backward, and like that. So as you can see, I can push the time a little bit forward, but the time is going very slow. So this is more of a controlled environment. So let's just go back to the real time again. The next component that we want to talk about is the device type selection box. So here you can actually select what type of device you want to work with. We have many groups of devices like network devices, end devices, components, and connections. And once you go to each one of these, you will see more subcategories of these devices. So for example, if I go to switches, and then here the device specific selection box allows you to use the very specific device that you need for your work. The next component that we want to talk about is this area. It's called user created packet window. Usually we need this area when we are working in simulation mode. So once we want to create a packet, this is about scenarios, but for example, once we create a packet and packet is going backward and forward in here, so you will be able to see more details about that packet in here. This component can you can hide it, or you can just show it back, or you can just make it smaller or bigger, and you have that flexibility as well. Thank you very much, everyone. This was a brief introduction about the interface of Packet Tracer. I hope that you have found it useful. I wish to see you in the next episode, and stay tuned.